Hi, welcome to Julia at Home. I'm Julia. I'm a homeschooling mom. I have an 8-year-old girl who's in 2nd grade, a 6-year-old boy who's in kindergarten. I have a almost 2-year-old girl and a baby on the way coming early this summer. We are wrapping up our school year over the next few weeks so that I can focus more on gardening and on preparing for baby coming. But I wanted to share a week in our homeschool life with you before I do. Green, yeah, that is green. And purple, do you see purple? Orange, that's an orange bird. Where's the orange nest?
Oh.
Where's the orange nest?
Oh.
Oh. Can you put the orange bird in the orange nest? Yes! Uh-oh. It bounced. There it is. It's Monday, which is family school day. So today we've already done piano practice with my oldest. We've actually done some school with the baby. She decided to try to do that earlier this morning, and a couple morning chores. And my main goal today is to do history. We're continuing what we were doing last week. We're in the 1400s in Europe mainly. The toddler's gonna be really loud right now. Mainly in England and France. So we're gonna finish that up today, and then hopefully we can get to a couple other subjects, but if not, we'll do them later in the week. Let's get started. Do you know what illiterate means? Not able to read or write. So she couldn't read or write. She had been born around 1412, though we don't know the exact date for sure. Peasants in those days did not keep records, and few of them knew their own age. Her parents, while Charles did nothing, 1,000 more soldiers crossed the English Channel to take back everything he had gained. At the same time, Burgundy used the threat of peace talks to goad the English into buying his loyalty with more money and territory. Go ahead and narrate that page.
So she expected to. So after Christmas, Joan of Arc was brought to. I forget what the name was.
Rouen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. To the English, though, right?
To the English. And she expected to be he held in a prison guarded by priests, but instead she was thrown in a dark castle and guarded by brutal English soldiers.
England needed someone to run the country until Henry VI recovered. So Henry's family asked Henry's distant cousin, the Duke of York, to become protector or substitute king. The Duke of York agreed. But when Henry VI began to get better, the York family didn't want to give up the throne. Henry and his queen had to gather an army and march against the Duke of York's army. After a huge battle, the York supporters were defeated and the Duke himself was killed. Okay, so we got through a couple things for history, Joan of Arc, and learned about the War of the Roses in England. And now we're just outside for about 15 minutes. Hopefully there'll be more outside time later. I just want to make sure that the little one got a chance to play outside before lunch and nap time. So that's what we're doing now. We're having, I guess, recess, play outside time. And then it'll be lunch and nap time for the little one, and they can come, the big kids can come back outside while I'm putting her down for her nap. And then we will do more school this afternoon. Butterfly? Are they chasing the butterfly? Yeah? What is it? A butterfly? You saw it? Oh, leaves. It has leaves and catkins now. Are you going to paint it? Okay, so it's about between 3 and 3:30 in the afternoon now. Since the last time I touched base with you, we had lunch. I put the little one down for a nap, but then the guy came to mow our lawns, which woke her up and scared her, and so I had to lay down with her for a while. And so she's finally back asleep, and we're going to just wrap up some things. We're going to watch some videos on the Black Plague, actually, and the Black Death. Well, it has many names. Yes, so some videos on the Black Death or the Black Plague or whatever you want to call it in the 1300s in Europe. And, well, not just in Europe. I believe it was in Asia and parts of Africa as well. But anyway, we're going to learn more about that. And then they each get to choose a subject from this time we were studying to do a written narration. Well, my daughter's going to do a written narration. My son gets to draw something and we'll label it together. So, yes, that's what we're doing now.
Social distancing actually worked at that time period, but most people didn't do it because they didn't know how disease was spread. Germ theory was like 600 years away. But they did have cures available. Not cures that worked, but...
The 100-Year War started when the King of England said he should be the King of France.
Just give me a few minutes. It's going to take me.
Because his mother was the King of France's sister. And I'm going to get to the brothers and sons.
Wait, say that again. What do you have here?
So, a rat biting a flea. The
flea bites the rat.
There's the little flea over there. The rat finds a flea.
And
it's the rat. So we go flea, rat.
And then you've got a person?
Yeah, with the Black Death.
With the Black Death? Okay, what should I write on this?
So, the Black Death was carried by fleas biting rats.
Yep, okay. Now, Tyrion, you want to do one? When's your next one? Joan of Arc killed. Why don't we wait a minute? I think Kiara has another Joan of Arc one. Okay, here. Let's do Joan of Arc and Siege of Orleans, and which is 1429? So, like, here-ish.
So, around after the
there you go.
A little bit after the Black Death.
We did my daughter's written narration. She's in 2nd grade, and my son did his drawing, and then I wrote, I think, one sentence and labeled some things for him. And then we put our timeline cards on our timeline, and it's just about dinner time. So I'm going to start on dinner. The toddler's now up. I've got her watching Daniel Tiger, and the big kids are outside. She can't go outside by herself, and I have to make dinner. So hopefully, if my husband gets up here, one of us can take her outside instead of her watching that, but for right now, it's stopping her from destroying things while I can make some dinner. We will do a read aloud tonight, but that's the last thing for school. Otherwise, that's our school for the day. We just got through history, but that's okay. That was my priority. Hello. Hi. Hello. That was so good. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So it's Tuesday morning. We are starting, as usual, with my oldest daughter playing her piano, right? She's practicing piano. She's doing it right now. Or she should be. I'm listening for it. Yeah. And then today's Tuesday, so we'll do circle time all together, right? Circle time. And then with my kindergartner and 2nd grader, today is what I call individual school day. So we'll work on their, reading, writing, math. Basically the subjects we do, the skills subjects that we do individually this morning. You want to see? Yeah, you can see. Look, there you are. There you are. Hopefully you're enjoying the toddlers in these videos. All right, so we're going to go get our day started. Oh, also my oldest, my daughter who's practicing piano, has piano lesson that we are currently doing over Zoom. So I'll show you how that works. Usually I start working with my son while she's doing her piano lesson, and then I work with her later, and that has been working okay. The hardest part is occupying the toddler because I was putting her on my back, but being so pregnant, it's not really comfortable anymore. She's pretty heavy, so we'll see what we do with her this morning. But we're going to go get started. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Come on.
Hi.
Do you want to move the ring, little one? Okay, you ready?
No, but it's a...
Okay, can you put it right here? Oh, down. Can you put it right here? Can you reach that?
Oh.
Right here.
Joke.
It's a bird day.
Actually, it's a word.
Bird. All right, you ready to count? All right, big kids, help me count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, nope, 13. Today's day 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. April, April, the snow is gone. April, April, the flowers have come. April, April, green and brown, bells on your collar and willow on crown. April, April, watch the sky. The showers are sweet, but soon go by. April, April, where are your leaves? Soon, soon they'll be here, for winter's gone and spring is near. We just started getting some leaves the last few days, right? Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. Yeah, I know. May we have eyes that see, hearts that love, and hands that are willing to serve. Winter, goodbye. Winter, goodbye. You may no longer stay. Springtime is on its way. Winter, goodbye. Winter, goodbye. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. Yeah. This pretty planet spinning through space. Your garden, your harbor, your holy place. Golden sun going down. Gentle blue giant, spin us around. All through the night. Safe till the morning light. Very good. Chief Seattle's Lesson by Helen H. Moore. Seattle was a teacher who taught us how to care for all the living things on earth, fresh water and clean air. The earth does not belong to us, great Chief Seattle said. We sometimes think it does, but we belong to earth instead. So we're finishing up a bit of a transition time here. We finished our circle time and then people got a snack. I'm still working on mine, so I'll probably be eating while I'm working with my son a little bit. And we're getting set up for piano. So we've gotten everything set up for her piano lesson over here. She's got her piano books. She likes to read right until the last minute. And we've got a little table here with a laptop, and she just does it on Zoom. And we try to stay in the other room and out of the way as much as possible. Right, little one? All right, so I'm just going to go connect her and get her started. Okay, so I strapped that one into her chair because she wasn't staying in here. Sometimes she'll like stay and play on the floor in here for a little bit before I have to strap her in, but that wasn't happening. So, and she's been getting spoonfuls of peanut butter, right? You can't get down yet. I'll bring your toys to you because you weren't cooperating. And this guy's getting ready to do his school. I've got my planner out. I've got his school stuff. I might need to go grab a material or two, which is fine. Did you want to show them your stuffed animals, bud?
I also have my stuffed cat named Shadow, my stuffed Sawzard named Flametail, and my stuffed Yuoff named Yuoff.
Very nice. So he's got his stuffies, and Mommy's just gonna grab her snack, and then we're gonna grab some toys for the toddler, and we're gonna listen to make sure your sister's doing her piano lesson, and we're gonna get started. Yeah, are you using the tweezers to pick up the stars? Yeah? Are you putting them in the bowl? In the bowl. Uh-oh. Yes, you can start reading, buddy. Well done. So what does that page say?
Yells and bells.
Do you remember what that line with the dot at the end is called? Ooh, question mark. It has a kind of more squiggly line. That's a straight line, so it's an exclamation mark. Do you remember what an exclamation mark does? Yeah, do you remember what it does?
No.
It's kind of like they're excited or they're shouting. 3? No, these either have 2 or 1, so let's start with that.
B. Baby.
Put your hand under your chin. Baby.
Baby.
2. Yes, so you circle it.
Cutie.
Okay, the next one here is basket. No, we're not separating the sounds. We say the word normally. We just feel how many times our mouth opens, right? Basket.
2 times?
Yeah.
One, 2 times 1.
Okay, this is a book.
Book.
Oh, go this way, baby. Go this way.
Once.
Yes, so put an X over it.
I love X's.
Good job. Let's do it again. Your next word is go. That also uses our new rule.
Go, but it does with go.
It does start with go. Yeah.
Go, one go.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Oh. I want to get it as many as I
It's a long sound. Go. No, you just need one go. Put your gut down while you figure out what the next sound is, okay?
Oh.
So what makes the O sound? Is it going to be a consonant or a vowel? Yeah, what is that? O, oo, right? Its second sound is... Put it together. Go. There you go. We've got big kids doing math worksheets. And littlest one here. Are you coloring? This is just an extra coloring page I printed from when we were doing our Curiosity Chronicles. I believe this is lacrosse. Native Americans playing lacrosse, the Iroquois. You can use that side, that's fine. And I just reuse her paper over and over again. And she's supposed to just take one color pencil at a time. Sometimes we share. Coming over here, right now he's working on, we've been working on teen numbers. And so he's working on just writing some of the teen numbers as best he can. And then he will have some position words, colors, and shapes worksheets. So I'm just doing an introduction. This is from Math Mammoth. Oh, bless you, bless you. Actually, it's from their first grade book, but there's like a kindergarten review stuff at the beginning, so it's from that. So my second grader here is working on some measuring pages. I'm going to have to go get her a scale because this one's on weight. I think the next one's length. These are from the first grade book, I believe, from Math Mammoth. We're kind of going back and getting some of the special areas.
I got too good at 3s.
You got too good at 3s? Okay.
When I was saying there were 2, I know.
Okay, hold on a second. So, yeah, so this is from the Math Mammoth. We're going back. She's actually ahead on operations where we are, but we didn't get to some of these things like measuring and fractions and stuff. So we're kind of coming back right now and just making sure we hit those in both the first and second grade books level. So I'll go get you a scale. Yeah?
Now what?
Well, don't hold it. You got to let it go, yeah.
Point. No, I think that's 0.4 ounces.
Okay.
The same as Kent.
Okay, they are both working on their worksheets. The next one is color the 2 shapes on the right orange. Do you remember where the right is?
What do I do with the water and the popcorn?
I need you to wait a minute. I'm helping your brother right now. Yes, that is your right. So where are the 2 shapes on the right in this box here?
What color are they supposed to be?
Orange. Which ones are the 2 ones on the right? Can you point to them? Yes. Okay, good. Kiara, you can dump that water back out in the sink and just do it again with the jar. Okay, so they're obviously working on that. I'm trying to keep an eye on the toddler so she doesn't destroy too much as we go, because she's just down. I'm going to start making lunch as soon as I help him, finish helping him read all of his things here. That's very loud. I did want to say that today we're doing these worksheets. I'm kind of doing a mix between worksheets and hands-on. I still love the hands-on, the Montessori math, and so I do still use that, and later this week you will see me doing it. I kind of do a combination. It is nice if I can... It is nice to be able to try to have them do something at the same time. So often that's math. I've been doing more worksheets with my second grader, especially not usually for like an introduction of a new operation concept or something like that. I'll usually do hands-on first. And sometimes she has a worksheet and she has manipulatives to work with. But it is nice when I need to be around for her to help her out, but I don't have to be as hands-on. And therefore, I can have both of them doing something at the same time, which just saves me time. So I'm hoping to move into doing more of that where I can. Right now, a lot of their stuff is really teacher-directed heavy for their individual skills work. An exception to that might be copy work, actually. But that's where I'm... Okay, okay, we got to do the next page, okay? It's a little bit of chaos around here right now. So my son has finished his math. My second grader's still working on hers, and I'm going to get started on lunch because I can be around to help her if she needs help, but then I can get lunch started. The toddler is pulling everything out right now. So I'm trying to minimize the mess. Also trying to move things while I talk to you. Clearly not working well. So I'm trying to minimize the mess as we go, but I'm also just kind of leaving her, and we'll have to do a pickup again later. So yeah, lunch. Hopefully she'll finish the math before we eat. I like to get just at least one of her subjects, either math or copywork, something like that, out of the way. But we usually don't get to most of her school until the afternoon. Okay, hello. So last time we checked in, we were finishing up math, which we did, and I made lunch and we ate, right?
Yeah.
And I put the toddler down for a nap, and she woke up again shortly after. So she's already up again. Before I could start school, I was doing a couple mommy chores. Which I didn't quite finish, actually, now that I think of it. I didn't finish all my chores because she woke up and distracted me. So since she's up, yeah, she decided to run outside too. Yes, since she's awake, she is watching Daniel Tiger in the living room right now, just because I need to be able to amuse her for a little bit and focus on this one here. And what are we starting with?
Copywork.
Copywork. We're starting with the copywork today. We're using the Brave Writer Arrow for the Vanderbeekers on 141st Street. We're on week 4. And they're pretty long passages, but she's gotten pretty good, even though it's not her favorite thing. So she's just doing, she's doing half today, and then we'll do half later this week. And we're going to talk about the grammar of it more later this week. I've got another grammar lesson for her today that we're going to do separately that I'll show you. But she's going to do that. I'm just going to I'm going to be around to help, and I'm going to catch up on a few of my chores in the meantime. Okay? Okay. Move along. Be right back. Okay? I find food is one of the best ways to distract the toddler. Not that we can feed her all the time, because, you know, you got to be careful with that. But she is my smoothie buddy. Me and her have a smoothie each afternoon, right? Are you my smoothie buddy? And it occupies her for a little while. Sometimes it gets a little messy, but that's why we take off the shirt, we have the bib and the tray on, right?
And I hate it if it's berry.
Yeah, you have some flavors, and your sister, your big sister, has even 2 flavors. Oh no, do you need a spoon?
Oh, okay.
Okay, here, pull that. Oh, very nice. Okay. But now they're together, so I need to add something. What does that say?
A white flower and a blue flower.
Oh, wait.
A white flower and a blue flower and a purple flower.
Oh, look at that. We connected them all with and. So and is one example. There's more of a conjunction. Conjunctions are connecting words. Okay? And this is our symbol for that. It kind of looks like a pink ribbon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And. Another example of a conjunction might be but. It's things that connect words and sentences, okay? We did just watch the video from Schoolhouse Rock, Conjunction Junction, but I film on my phone and we watched it on my phone, so I'm not showing you that. But now it's okay. Beforehand, I wrote down some sentences for her on this piece of paper, and I'm having her identify what part of speech each of these words are. They should be, well, there's a few, hang on, there's a few we haven't gotten to yet because we haven't gotten to all the parts of speech, but most of them are ones she can identify. She's using the Montessori grammar symbols here. That's not a conjunction. What is that? Hold on, you don't need to do this one.
I know it.
So that's a tricky word, right? We need to know that one. So are is, they are, it's to be. It's a form of the verb to be. And if it's a if it's a 2 word, nope, that's an article. To be, yes, it's a verb. It's an action. I know it's not like moving, but to be is an action. It's a verb. So is, are, was, those are all verbs. Yep. Yep. So after she puts these out, then she's going to trace them and color them in. And so this is the Montessori symbol box here. We're just starting this now, and I am not an expert. And but if you're interested, I might be able to do a video on exactly what I'm doing with it. But basically, each of these is a different part of speech. Again, we haven't done, or represents a different part of speech, and there's reasoning behind it. This is what this side looks like when it's done, and we're going to move on to Logic of English now, right? We're doing Foundation C. Arc. Am I going to need an E?
No.
No, correct. Race. Am I going to need an E?
Yes. Well, robots can be useful for all kinds of things. Robots can help build things like cars and trucks.
We finally finished school with the big girl, right? Did your sister finally finish school? It was a little bit of a struggle at the end. Yeah. But we got it done. And it's almost time to start dinner, but there's a few things defrosting or thawing still. And so we got some books, right? Should we show them our books? We got Where, Oh, Where is Baby Bear? Whoa, there you are. And I Know Things That Go was her choice. And we're just going to sit here, cuddle, and read some books for a few minutes, right? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I think that's it. Mainly for homeschooling today. Yeah. We will do our read aloud tonight. I will insert a clip here if I remember to film it. I did not last night. Yeah. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.